This is part one of this colloidal silver here. So get your power source cranking at about 15 volts flat. I turn mine all the way up to 16 volts. You can do it either way, but you're going to want to get you some baking soda, put it in the oven on a piece of tin foil, bake it for 25 minutes. That way you got sodium citrate, clean sodium citrate. You're going to want to take distilled water with about a cup full of water and about 20 tablespoons of sodium citrate and mix all that together. You're going to want to go get you some of that clear K-roll syrup. You're going to want to take about 6 tablespoons to the distilled water, shake all that up, mix it together. Now you got your activated solution right here. You can take this after you have your sterling silver rods hooked to your electric source. You can move that out of the way. You can get your sodium citrate to activate the polarity more so you can get more activity from your sterling silver rods. This will activate that so you can get more activity. So you're going to want to take, at least 30 drops for this solution here. So you do about 30 drops, which is one whole vial. So once you've done that, then you turn your propeller on. Let it propel it around for a minute. You got your electrical source running. You got 2,000 milliliters of distilled water. You got your sodium citrate that you just put in this with distilled water to activate that with your sterling silver rods. I got mine rigged up to a power source to some alligator clips, but I'm going to turn this off to show you that. This is part one of this. So this is shot on the iPhone SE. Once this slows down, you can see the little particles of silver floating around in there, but you'll be able to see this once it calms down to make it'll be making wavy lines in there of the colloidal silver coming off of the which is called ionic silver. Yeah, you can see the waves right there. See all the little streams coming off of there. Once you see that you have your sterling silver rods hooked up to a power source and your distilled water, and you activated your water with the sodium citrate, which is sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda baked in the oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. You don't need this one yet. Once you got that, you can see your rods are activated. See, they're making a bunch of swirls and activated the sterling silver rods that are polarity. That right there is putting the sterling silver into the water, which makes it ionic silver, ionic water. And you can see that was a big strand of it right there. So you see that swirling around in there. So now we're good. So we turn this on at a slow rate. Now, recap it. So you got your electric source, which is probably better than mine. Positive and negative run at 15 volts to your sterling silver rods in a 2,000 millimeter beaker with distilled water and sodium bicarbonate baked at 400 degrees, cut with distilled water 50-50 ratio to make your activator to help activate the sterling silver rods. You're going to wait 1 hour from this point right now where your concoction is making itself with the sterling silver rods and the distilled water with sodium bicarbonate. 1 hour from right now. This is part one.